Welcome to today's vlog. It is currently 2:58, Tuesday, October 18th. You might be saying to yourself, Tara, why aren't you streaming right now? And the answer to that is that my PCs stopped working midstream. I have a theory. I think it's because it was 76 degrees in my house, and I think that made the issues worse, so it made more issues come up from the PC, but I think it's also the fact that my internet was being whacked. It was just causing a whole bunch of issues, so my internet was going in and out. Anyways, so for today's vlog, I posted some Instagram questions for y'all to answer me. Nova's coming to say hi. For y'all to ask me questions, so I posted that on Instagram. She's so cute. You're so cute, baby. She's like, Mommy, I want to sit right by you, huh? She's so adorable. So we're gonna do that, and then we are also gonna bake some pumpkin chocolate chip cookies for some of my neighbors. And then in my church, we call it ministering. We minister to people, and since we moved in, I haven't gone to meet them yet, so we're gonna do that. It's my favorite thing, is just to bake things for people or bring them. Oh my gosh, look where she's sitting. She's such a vibe. I want to be like you when I grow up. So we're gonna do that today, but I think I want to start out with the questions. You guys, my cleaner came on Saturday, and Nova is shedding so bad right now, so bad. It looks like I haven't vacuumed my floor. Like I said, it's Tuesday. It's been 4 days. It looks like I haven't vacuumed my floor in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's the current state of things. Why are you so perky? What's up? Oh, I have to say, it's not just a regular Q&A. I did ask me juicy questions, and some of them I was like, bro, I can't answer that. So there's a lot though. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I don't know what you want me to do. Why do you want to hold my hand right now? Okay. Well. Okay, hold on. There's so many on here that I can't read. One of them says, why aren't you in a relationship? We'll start out with this one. I actually am in a relationship, and a lot of people don't know that. And it's because I choose to keep my relationship off the internet. As you guys know, Colby and I, we used to post a ton of couples content, probably back in 2020, a little bit in 2021. And number one, this is the most important thing, is Colby does not like being in content. He doesn't mind filming things for me, he doesn't mind taking pictures, but he doesn't like being in it. No one should have to do something that they genuinely don't like. And what's the point of building a brand on something if someone doesn't like it? You know what I mean? So that's what my whole brand was about to become, was a family channel couple thing. And we both were kind of wait, I don't think we want this. And we definitely do not, and did not want that. So I think when we have kids one day, it'll probably just be something where it's oh, I share them every once in a while, kind of like I do with Colby on my Instagram. I just posted a photo of him 2 days ago. If you guys want to come follow me on Instagram, it's Tara Moon. You guys should follow me if you don't, because I post on there and on stories all the time, and I talk about him all the time, on stories, and it'll be in my stories, but it's not the forefront focus of my brand. I'm a streamer and a content creator. And yeah, the next question, PC build guide. So I actually did not build my PCs. I had both of them. I purchased both of them from what's their name called? Flow PC in LA, I think is where I went. And I obviously bought them when I lived in California, so I just drove up to LA and bought them from them. I think they're in Japantown, somewhere around there, and they're awesome. But when it comes to building your own PC, I think I'm sure there's tons of YouTube videos that are super helpful on that. What is your guilty pleasure? Let me think about this. I know, it's shopping. Shopping, whether it's for makeup or for clothes, I love shopping, and I love shopping for specific events, or if I'm going on a trip, it's my favorite thing to plan outfits. I love that. That's one reason why I'm excited to be doing more content around the NBA and the NFL with sports fashion, because I love sports and I love fashion, so the two of them together is just, it's so fun to me. Someone said, what do you think about people with a feet fetish? The only thing that comes to my brain is Game of Thrones. I mean, yeah, House of Dragons. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then it looks like you better watch House of Dragons. Some of these are way too sussy-russy. Like, guys, this is not Call Her Daddy, okay? I don't even listen to that podcast. I'm not a fan of that podcast. But I did watch the current episode with Hailey Bieber on it. I will say that. But I don't ever listen to that episode. I mean, that show. Will you ever open an OnlyFans account? No. Never, never, ever, ever, never. It's not my cup of tea. Why did you want to be an influencer, and any advice on how to make it as one? Okay, so funny thing with me is this is how I started basically on the internet. So when I was 12 or 13, I got a Twitter account. Facebook was first. I had a Facebook account when I was like 11 probably, and Facebook was like brand new at the time. And then I got a Twitter account and I was like, wait, I love Twitter. I was like, I'm obsessed. So I started just like posting on there and Facebook. And then I got an Instagram when I was probably in like 8th or 9th grade. And I just loved taking pictures and like posting stuff. Like I was so into the digital social media world from a really young age. And then I was around probably like 14 and I got reached out to by like Aeropostale and a lot of big photographers to model for them. So I started doing that and they would post me on their Instagram. And this was like back in the day when Instagram, like if a brand with like a few million followers reposted you, you would gain like a few thousand followers. Like it was insane. It was just like people would follow you. And so I kind of started to gain a little bit of a following from doing stuff like that. And then I would create with a lot of local Utah photographers and we would like take pictures together just for fun. Like you couldn't even make money at this point. I mean, sometimes I would make money from doing modeling jobs, but that's different from like the social media part of it. So I would do that. And then I kind of just started like wanting to post my own content and get more on the creative side of it, because I loved like taking pretty photos. I'll put some on screen of like photos I did back in the day, but it was fun. And then I kind of got burnt out from photos, I would say pretty quickly. I moved over to TikTok in like 2019 and just started like, I didn't even really post a lot on it. I would just consume a lot of video content and YouTube as well. I would watch like Jeffree Star and like tons of just YouTubers on there. Who else would I watch? I can't even remember. Oh, like Carly Bible. I watched a lot of beauty YouTubers. And then I started on TikTok, and then I kind of started posting on TikTok like the end of 2019. I started getting a lot of followers on TikTok pretty like early on, late 2019, early 2020. Just kept posting a ton, and then I was like, man, I love this video content. And then in 2020, I started watching Twitch streams, and the rest is history. And it's so fun. I don't know, definitely took a lot of trying out different things to figure out what I actually liked. But I now know, like, I love vlogging too, which is so funny because I watched YouTube for so many years before I really started vlogging, like, consistently. But it's fun to watch my first vlogs that I ever made, which were, like, so long ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a little baby. Okay, someone said next cosplay. I don't know. So cosplay is going to be something I maybe do every once in a while, but I like sports and video games in general a lot more, so I'll probably focus my content in the future like more around that. But I do still think cosplay is really cool, and I love watching people do them. Someone said, do you love me? Of course, bro. Okay, there's a piece of dog hair in my mouth. Cute. That's what happens when you own a husky. Find literally dog hair everywhere. Most failed date experiences. That's a good question. Probably one time when I was in someone's car, I was talking and my gum fell out of my mouth and I couldn't find it. So I just always think about the fact that that gum probably sat in their truck, in that guy's truck, and just like baked in the sun for who knows how long. I actually feel really bad about that, but I couldn't find it, and it was like our first date. Like, what am I gonna say? Like, I would say something now, like knowing like the confidence level that I have now, I'd be like, bro, my gum just fell out of my mouth, I don't know where it went, and I gotta help you find it. That's what I would say now. When and why did you start streaming? I just kind of thought it was cool. That's like the why, I guess, is I thought it was cool, and I was like, man, I gotta try this out. Okay, and then when I started streaming full-time in like the end of 2021, I would say, like probably like October or November, so actually like almost a year ago. Yeah, I would say probably like a year ago, which is crazy. What motivates you to work out when you don't want to? Tony Robbins videos. No, but actually though, like today I did not want to work out. I was so sore from my run yesterday, and I was like, nope. I was like, I'm gonna just go to the gym and I'm just gonna walk on the treadmill, like the, you know, like the 12-3-30 thing. I like doing that, but I put it at like 3.7 or 3.5 in between there, and then I put it at 12 incline. And I think that I like that a lot because I can get in a mile really quickly, and so that's one of my favorite workouts when I'm feeling very lazy, we'll call it. Or just running 1 mile and then calling it good. I'm like, if I run a mile, it's better than doing nothing, right? Da-na-na. Celebrity crush. Right now it's Damon from House of Dragons. Like, not the actor, like the character Damon. Or Darth Vader. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Am I though? Why do I sing everything when I talk? Will there be Warzone on stream? Love to play with you sometime. That's so funny that someone asked that, because this is obviously before I started streaming Warzone. Yesterday was my first stream, and it's been so fun because I've been playing with people on chat, and it's just been an absolute party. So I'm super excited to like keep doing it, and people have been loving it. So I'm really excited. You ever just like look at your dog and you're like, how are you so perfect? Do you watch anime? Yes. Naruto is what I'm currently watching. I'm probably like a little bit more than halfway done with it, and I've been watching it since he was like a kid, like since Naruto. I'm on Shippuden obviously now, and it is so good. I also love Attack on Titan. I'm fully caught up on that show, and I can't wait for the new season to come out. People are so bold behind the screen. How old are you? I am 25. I just turned 25 in September. For the first time in my life, I'm like, wow, I'm like actually getting old. Like, it's very weird. Do you want any plastic surgery? I don't think so. Like, maybe once I'm done having kids, I'll get like a boob job or something, but I don't think so. What's the 12's favorite thing from Starbucks? Okay, my favorite thing from Starbucks is probably, I really like the flavor of like chai, but I don't like caffeine. I hate caffeine. My body also hates it. I can't drink it. So I'd probably have to say a pink drink, or the regular like strawberry acai refresher. That's probably my favorite. And if you guys have any ways to like spice it up, let me know, because I'm always looking for things to try. Oh, I also tried, I mean, you guys saw this in my last vlog, but I tried the pumpkin spice frappuccino. I do like frappuccinos. The only thing I don't love about them is they're like a bajillion calories, and they're really heavy. Like, I kind of get sick of them within like a few minutes of drinking it, and like after a few sips. What religion are you? Okay, I love this question so much, because obviously when you're a part of any religion or church, it's probably a big part of your life. At least it personally is for me. And I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'll link it below. Some people say Mormon, but we don't call ourselves Mormons. Anybody who says that, I mean, that's like a very, I don't know, it was a lingo from a long time ago that people would say, but some people still use it now, even though it's not the correct like term, because it's a Church of Jesus Christ and people think that we like worship Mormons. So anyways, that's like the whole thing. But I will link the website below if you guys want to check it out, or if you have any questions, you can DM me. But should we make some cookies? I'm really excited. I am very excited. Okay, by the way, this cookie recipe, I got it from Pinterest, and it was a like 3-ingredient cookie thing. So we're gonna see how it actually is and if it's actually good, but hopefully it'll taste good. Let's make some cookies. Also, I have dirty dishes in the background. I guess I can move them, but like, I live in this house. It's gonna get dirty sometimes, you know? There's no shame in that. I wasn't kidding when I said this recipe is only like 3 ingredients, which is pretty crazy, but you know, I'm always down to try something that's simple and that everybody knows about, you know? So we're gonna make these cookies. I think it might be fun if we continue more Q&A questions. I don't know why, but like looking like a, I mean, my pants are cute. They're my favorite Jaded London cargo pants. But looking like a homeless person it's been my, how many people have you kissed? You know, I wish I could tell you, but I don't think that many, truly, like I don't think it's that many people, because even when I was in high school, I was really picky about people that I kissed, besides like a few months in my life, where I would probably, no, I don't think so. I can't actually think of any, I'm just making that up. That's not even a true fact. But probably around like 25 people, I'm guessing, in my whole life. Is that a lot? Maybe not even 25. Is that a lot of people? I don't know. Forgetting to preheat your oven when you're about to bake something is the worst ever, because it takes like 15 minutes longer than it normally would. Oh, this is a good one. What attracts you to people? Okay, I won't say like romantically attracts me. I mean, I can, I guess. But I guess I'll just say like people in general, which I would have to say for me is people that are kind. I can't stand when people are rude. Even when people like think that they're being straightforward, if somebody's rude in any situation, I don't like it. I don't vibe with it. Like, it's not hard to be nice, you know? So anytime someone's rude, it really is a very unattractive thing to me. I've been trying to actually not consume as much pop culture things, which is obviously hard to do when the internet is your job, like it is with mine, and being in the know of things, but I'm trying to like have a little bit of a better balance with that. Also, I think for the recipe, I'm gonna double it and then we'll see if we want to triple it. But I am taking cookies, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I might need to do all 3 actually. You know what, I'm gonna do all 3. Because I'm actually I'm taking cookies to like 6 different families. It's kind of a lot of people. Do you think you're a good kisser? Obviously. That'd be sad if I wasn't. And I just thought I was. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? One time, this is the first thing that comes to my head, and it's probably because I saw a photo of it, like today or yesterday. But one time when I was like just graduated from high school, I got invited to go on a trip with a bunch of college students to San Francisco, and I did not know any of them. Someone DM'd me, one of them DM'd me on Instagram and was like, hey, do you want to come with us? And he was a photographer, and I was like, okay. Literally went to San Francisco. They all went to BYU. They were all super cool. That's like a big deal to go on a trip with people. We stayed at one of their uncle or aunt's house, or cousins or something like that. It's like bizarre. I would never do that nowadays. Never. I wouldn't just go on a trip with someone random who DM'd me on Instagram, and then I took a photo. I'll try and find it and post it here. I took a photo at the bridge in San Francisco, hanging out the window. That was also pretty crazy. I think I would do that again though. You know, I'm kind of down to do anything for a good photo. Even now. Not like I was back in the day, but a little bit still. What's your biggest regret? I don't know if I really have any. Actually, I do have one. I wish I could, which this isn't really a regret because I didn't know any better, if that makes sense. Like I didn't have the knowledge, so I guess I can't really say I regret it. But it would probably be that I didn't get on TikTok like when I was in high school, because I remember seeing ads for it on Snapchat and I was like, I thought it was a music app. Like I thought it was for like singers, and I wish I would have just done more research on it and just joined it, which is obviously was Musical.ly before it was TikTok. That's probably my number one thing I would have to say. What do you consider a red flag in a relationship? I mean, obviously every relationship is so different, but are we talking like friendships or like relationships? I guess I'll just say one for both. So for friendships, I think if somebody, like if you give a lot of effort into a relationship and the other person doesn't do jack diddly squat, I just made that up. Did I make that up? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that. Then that's probably a pretty good indicator. Like you could say a red flag on the fact that like they don't care, which that's happened to me a lot like recently in my life, and it was really hard for me, not gonna lie, because when I'm like friends with somebody, I like give my all, I give my whole heart, I give my whole literal like soul. I will do like anything for that person, and I had a few different experiences like that, and it ended up just hurting me. And obviously I don't expect something in return, but it was so bad where like there was no gratitude even, like there was no communication, there was nothing. It was just like a bunch of ignoring and ghosting, which you don't expect that with friendships. So that's one thing I would say, is like just make sure that in a relationship that someone's giving like an equal part of something, or at least somewhat reciprocating, even if it's just in communication. Oh my gosh, is this bowl big enough? I don't know if this bowl is big enough. Also, I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm doing. This is so much better because now I can sit and I'll just like spread. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and a red flag in a like love type of relationship. I think this is a big one for me. I think like if somebody is being like just sus in any way, if someone doesn't like, again, it's probably the same thing if they don't care about you and like making you doing things that make you happy. I guess it's like hard because it's like you're the only person that can make you happy, but if they don't do things that they know mean a lot to you, I guess is a better way to say it, then I think that's a red flag. And also if you can't trust them, which I know is basic, but that's definitely a big red flag. Someone asked me if I believe in aliens. You know what? I actually do believe in aliens. I think they're real. I think like other life forces are real. Like I think there is more life than just what's on Earth. What's the worst lie you've ever told? Oh, to my parents? I said, what's the worst lie you've ever told, or worst lie to your parents? I mean, I snuck out a few times when I was in high school, which is so funny. I just did it just to like say that I did it, but like we didn't even do anything. Like it was usually with like a group of my friends, and we wouldn't even do anything. Okay, well, okay, here we go. I'm gonna butter it with actual butter. I don't even own like, and it works really well. I'm gonna do like a little bit at a time. Like we need a lot of chocolate chips. Like it's so sticky. Like is that how cookie dough is supposed to be? I don't know. We're gonna do a test batch first. Let's just do a test batch. Test batch coming in hot. Just do like 6 cookies. And I'm gonna take Nova outside. First batch, we have it ready. You know what? I'm actually gonna go take her and come back because I'm gonna watch them like crazy when they're cooking. Because they could cook for like 5 minutes and then be done. I don't know. I'll be right back. Okay, vlog. We are back and it is much later than I thought it would be for cooking food because we ran into Nova's friend Stanley and they played for a very long time. Now Nova's like, I had the best day today. So it's worth it, you know? Let me see how long these cookies need to go in the oven for. Okay, I'm gonna cook for 10 minutes. I always do that and I see. Alexa just talks too much these days. Hi, Bubba. Did you have so much fun? Alexa, shut up. Shut up, Alexa. Yeah, I like this size for the pumpkin cooks. Okay, so the first batch is done. I want to do a taste test. I'm gonna pick the ugliest one. Wait, these feel very like cakey still. I don't know. Shoot, are they done all the way? Crap, they're not done. So I finished all of the cookies. We have 6 different plates that I'm taking to obviously 6 different people or 6 different families. And the cookies turned out so good. The big ones kind of remind me of crumble cookies a little bit. Okay, we just got back from dropping off all the cookies. We went to actually we ended up going to 7 people's houses because a few of them didn't answer, but I'm making some dinner. I'm making like a bowl with some ground beef, some sweet potato, yogurt, cheese, and peppers. It's one of my favorite meals. It's so good. And then I always make enough to have leftovers for the next day, and I'm excited about it. But that's gonna be it for today's vlog. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe here on YouTube so you don't miss any of my future videos. I post every Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I also stream on Twitch as well every weekday, so I'll link my Twitch below. Come join the Discord, follow my Instagram, my TikToks, the whole thing. I'll link it all below, and I'll see you next week. Bye!